Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. A high-caliber, high-noon showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Arizona State off a rebuilding year, trying to get back to dominance with Kenny Dillingham. He has shown to be one of the most offensively talented minds in the sport, and he has the Sun Devils rising in Tempe. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Sun Devils will kick off first, and here we go. The ball squirts through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking for room, it's Raymond. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. There he goes. The 20. He's at the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making the decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field, they get on the scoreboard, David. And I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talk about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talk about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
First and 10. The defense was hit with that personal foul. A little too anxious on that offensive line. That'll be a false start. And the offense will take the penalty, move forward, and save the down. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start. Running inside, it's Brown. Gets away from one, he's got space. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Sun Devils just got that hit. Another explosive play. First down, right back to Brown. Maybe someone got enough space. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Extra point here will tie the game. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home Reese was going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one.
The kickoff bounces to the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well stick with it. Breaks into the open. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The run inside. It's Raymond. Might have a chance. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you get back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, but every 2 touches I'm getting the 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Black. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when a quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, first touchdown pass, really nice throw to that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down. But what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. Play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. But his stance has changed.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense. You watch the opponent go down the score touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And you got to do a better job up front. Right there, that run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit. As soon as he gets the football, hard to succeed as a running back. When you get the ball, man, you get clean.
Defense rolls up, keeping its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He wants it all. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And guys, the defense wants to get in the quarterback's face, but you can't get a roughing call that gives the offense a first and goal. Someone not clear on the snap down. It'll be a full start. No back. And the penalty will be accepted. The offense has taken this. I guess the offense would say still first and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has to fly on the doorstep. They'll park it at the 1. The Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Rutgers. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And a lot of times when you get down into the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Slips through the line. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll start on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left. We're ready to get back and open up the second period. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right back to him on the ground. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles.
Snags it and he's open. At the 20. Touchdown ASU. Ball into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
That shit was not cool.
I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching it.
We did the same thing on the goal line. Just like we had the ball.
And get into the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top going 63 yards to the house. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Arizona State. Stealing a score on special teams. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Raymond. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it way down the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Turning it on! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. This is a designed run. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Miller. He breaks a tackle. Gain of 6, they're looking at 3rd and 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Might be changing the route. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Running inside, it's Robinson, and the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the defense drags him down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Dead center perfect. And now they regain the lead. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the UTSA Roadrunners. And it's the Longhorns, eyeing a 2nd win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the 1st half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
A give to Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Raymond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Going to try to get it himself.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The run inside. It's Raymond. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, you know, in between coverage a lot of times, and you could tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Might as well give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Scarlet Knights in the hurry up. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback making checks. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Hand off for Brown. There he goes. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anderson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more 1st downs. And this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback empties his backfield. Defense not showing press coverage. Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that ball is caught. One hand grab.
And Jesse, you see this more and more. I don't know if it's the gloves, I don't know if it's the athletes, but these guys with these one-handed catches, man, they make it look so easy.
It's crazy, and it's so nice for a quarterback to have targets with that kind of catch radius, because you don't have to be perfect with the football.
This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll run this play from the pistol. A give to Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
Situation like this late in the game, and the offense might be content just to barge right into the middle of that crowded run D. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lets it fly. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got a lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
That is exactly what this offense needed. The clock's winding down.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burgers are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
And back to the air on 2nd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's a frustrating miss. The offense does their job, man. Gets them in position, tried to score a touchdown, tried to go get the win, but trying to tie it up in the last second, got him in range, and the kicker, he just missed it. He missed the opportunity, and this one's over.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Sun Devils ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They go right back to it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first.
Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. Basically a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Kentucky Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Kentucky's head coach told me pregame this is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Anderson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Sun Devils peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Hand off for Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. Got a little grass. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And And you talk about just being a pain in the butt. This guy, he can just scramble, move, throw it on the run, and his ability to extend the play was the reason for the conversion right there, Paul.
Yeah, and David, I like the idea that he kept his eyes down the field, right? With his speed, there's a lot of guys in his position that would have just taken off and tried to go get it with their legs, but he gave the play a chance. He allowed the routes to develop and let everybody work the scramble drill to find a big-time completion.
And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Back to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. You've heard the term, he throws a catchable ball. That one did not meet that definition.
That would be more of a wearable ball, wouldn't it? That one just, if it hits you, you're going to wear it. It had so much steam on it. But, yeah, knowing the difference of when to take something off of it and use a little bit of that touch that you work on every day as quarterbacks.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. 3rd down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it all away, so they forced the quarterback to go into the middle of the field on the drag route where everybody could converge on the receiver and make the tackle short of the 1st down.
The Sun Devils looking to convert on 4th down. They'll go with Brown. There's a crease. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown ASU.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Rodriguez.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Brown to begin the drive.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running more, throwing it in the second half. Throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Throwing right. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Stepping to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The handoff as they run the counter play here.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On 3rd down, here's Baxter. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And, man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like, this is still a tie football game. So if you get stopped on 4th down, man, you're setting the other team up with good field position, almost in field goal position.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
A give to Brown.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give running right, Brown. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going over the top. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He fires to the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Oregon taking on the number 4 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Ducks who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
On 1st down, it's Brown again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Picks up the 1st down. Finding some room. Touchdown, Arizona State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Patterson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to make magic on the scramble. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Running inside, it's Baxter. Here's a little room there. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
To the air on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run it with Baxter. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Wildcats. The extra point here would tie the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Coming out with it, it's Barnes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Kentucky right back to the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big...
Could be an outie. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Swings it out to his running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Turns it on at midfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
They call 3rd down money down for a reason. Like, 2nd down, they get this.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Baxter. Got enough for the 1st. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line. On 1st down, it's Baxter again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Man, you want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And it's good! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Got the quick pass. On the move. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football. I got the lead. The clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. On the option. Now the pitch. And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
It's 3rd and 5. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. There's some room. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They'll run it with Baxter. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
You need points to win this game, but it's a good sign that your offensive line is firing off the ball here late and getting some push. That was a really good-looking run late in this one.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Making side adjustments here. Handoff for Baxter. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
He caught it. Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They bring him down, a last gasp effort on that return. Comes up empty, and that's going to do it for this one. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end.